What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a bombastic brand new Liverpool transfer news video. We have so many stories for you guys in today's video. Ittihad have submitted a 60 million euro offer for Mo Salah's transfer to Liverpool, and they are offering Salah 360 million euros over the 4-year contract that they are offering Mo Salah. And Salah's agent responded publicly to this offer, and we will have Lavia updates via Fabrizio Romano. We will have Andre updates from Fluminense. Fluminense have a crucial game in the Copa Libertadores today, and if they get knocked out, then Liverpool could sign Andre even in this summer transfer window. So lots of new stories to unpack for you guys. So if you enjoy these transfer news updates, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, because half of you guys watching this aren't subscribed, so you stay up to date with all the latest Liverpool transfer news stories. So Ittihad, the club who signed Fabinho as well as other big players, they have submitted an offer of 60 million euros for Mohamed Salah to Liverpool. What do you think about this offer? Is there any Liverpool fan who wants Liverpool to accept this offer? Because Mo Salah is one of the top 5 best players to ever play for Liverpool, in my opinion, and he might be even in the top 3 alongside the likes of Steven Gerrard and Kenny Dalglish. And Ittihad are offering crazy wages for Mo Salah. Is 360 million euros over 4 years, which is absolutely insane. But I think Mo Salah wants to stay. He signed a new contract last season, and I mean, even some sources are saying already that Salah declined the offer. But what is even more important is Mo Salah's agent, Rami Abbas, who sometimes comes out and publicly posts on Twitter. He posted today, this morning, just like 50 minutes before I started recording this video. He said, if we considered leaving Liverpool FC this year alongside with Mo Salah, we wouldn't have renewed the contract last summer. Mohamed Salah remains committed to Liverpool FC, which means that he is staying, which is absolutely fantastic news. But I mean, when I heard the story first that Ittihad wants to sign Mo Salah, I was really nervous, because there is a world where FSG would accept that offer, and you know, that way you could fund the Liverpool rebuild. But losing your top scorer, your best player, the player that you built Liverpool around for the last like 5 years or however long, I think Salah has been at Liverpool for 5 years, and he's scoring on average 31 goals per season. You cannot replace that unless you sign Mbappe, and he is not going to come to Liverpool for 60 million. And I mean, the 60 million, even if they offer 100 million euros, you cannot replace Mo Salah, because the amount of goals that you would take out of the team is crazy, and then it would be just an absolutely insane decision. But I can see a scenario where maybe in 1 or 2 years, when Salah is maybe feeling like his powers are diminishing a little bit, in 1 or 2 years I can see a scenario where Salah goes to Saudi Arabia and picks up a huge paycheck. But right now I think he still wants to win trophies at Liverpool. He still wants to cement his legacy and to break even more records in the Liverpool FC history books. But I mean, this is all very, very worrying that Saudi Arabia and the Saudi Arabian League has so much money to throw around. Basically, they will turn any footballer's heads, even the best ones, with the amount of money that they are offering. And make no mistake, most footballers care about trophies, but equally they also care about the money that they are making, and they will go to Saudi Arabia. A lot of footballers will go to Saudi Arabia. I mean, Al Nassr already has Cristiano Ronaldo and Sadio Mane playing together. I mean, even 3 or 4 years ago that would have been unthinkable to happen. But I mean, for Salah to offer just 60 million euros is an insult, because Salah is at least worth 120 150 million euros, even when he's like 31 or 32 years old, because his numbers are absolutely crazy. Sorry, Salah has been at Liverpool for 6 seasons and he scored 186 goals, which is exactly 31 goals per season on average. But what is even crazier is that on top of scoring 31 goals on average, he's averaging like 12 to 15 assists per season. He has 74 assists on top of the 186 goals at Liverpool, which is, I mean, absolutely crazy. That in total, in like 305 games, he got 250 goal contributions, which is goals and assists added up. So almost every game Salah either gets a goal or gets an assist for Liverpool, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me, honestly. Liverpool should never consider selling Mo Salah. He's 31 years old, and I think he still has a good 4 years or 3 years at the top of his powers. I mean, look at Messi and Ronaldo. They were in top European leagues until like 36 years old or 35 years old. And frankly, this is the problem when you let countries own football clubs in the Premier League. And I think this is a massive problem, because this is basically Newcastle's owners are doing this to Liverpool to unsettle Mo Salah. And also, it's really depressing that if you think about it, that basically the Newcastle owners bought Saint-Maximin from Newcastle. They brought him to Saudi Arabia, and you can just basically sell one of your players to one of your own clubs for a fortune every time you need to boost financial fair play. And that's before you even go into the fact that Newcastle have already several sponsors that are fake shell companies, and that are basically just the Saudi Arabian state, the Saudi Arabian government, paying money directly to Newcastle. The whole thing is corrupt as it can be, and they are doing something similar to what Man City have been doing for 10 years or more than 10 years, since 2008. And I mean, the Premier League already lost its soul when they let the Chelsea owner into Chelsea, Roman Abramovich, the previous Chelsea owner, when they let a country buy Man City. That's when it really went downhill. Because now the Premier League is basically a one-team league, and it has been for the past like 5 or 6 years. Apart from, of course, Liverpool doing miracles under Jurgen Klopp, no other club came even close to challenging Man City. Even Arsenal didn't come close to challenging Man City. So it's very, very worrying that now Newcastle could turn into another Man City. And a Liverpool fan commented this on under the news at the Liverpool's Reddit forum. And I'm just saying what this Liverpool fan is saying, and I want to hear your opinion on this as well. He said, between the Saudi League and Man City and Newcastle sports washing the image of the country that are owning them, I'm really feeling out of love with football. Feels like the end game will be Saudi Arabian league teams joining the Champions League, and you basically get the Super League in all but name. And the worst thing would be if some football fans would say, yes, you get the biggest names and the biggest teams competing against each other, not realizing that this is all just a big sports washing project by a lot of countries to wash their image clean, and also to corrupt a sport that of course was already corrupted by money. But when you introduce whole countries owning teams, that's when I think football really lost its soul. But I want to hear your opinion. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about all this. And Fabrizio Romano did a podcast with one of the Liverpool fan channels, and he said that Liverpool will be in contact with Southampton again at the beginning of the week. So today or tomorrow for Roma Lavia. It should be an important week. Crucial financial details are extremely important for Southampton. So Southampton want to see all the bonuses and add-ons, and that should amount to at least 47-48 million pounds. This week's discussions continue. Liverpool want to get deal get the deal done to avoid potential hijack by Chelsea. But Moises Caicedo was left out of Brighton's recent pre-season friendly, which means that probably Chelsea are in deep talks with Brighton for the transfer of Moises Caicedo. Fabrizio Romano also said that Andre is a very complicated deal because Fluminense does not want to sell now, but if Fluminense go out of the Copa Libertadores, they play Argentinos Juniors at home, so they have a good chance to go through because the away game ended in a 1-1 draw. So whoever wins the second leg will continue to the quarterfinals of the Copa Libertadores. Fluminense have never won the competition and they are one of the favorites this year because of how good of a squad they built, and they are in really good form. So they would want to keep Andre if they progress in the Copa Libertadores. Liverpool also were following Mickey van de Ven for a long time. Fabrizio Romano confirmed this. However, Liverpool decided not to join the race for him as thought the deal was too expensive. And I fully agree with Liverpool here because 43 million for Van de Ven in pounds in total with bonuses and add-ons is definitely too expensive. He's not worth that amount. And yes, he might turn out to be a great defender, but right now he's worth maximum 30 million pounds, in my opinion. Liverpool also 100% really like Ryan Gravenberch, but at the moment the Dutchman is also open to making a move this summer, but Bayern Munich still don't want to sell the player. The only way a deal is possible if Gravenberch pushes for a move, but just 1 year at Bayern Munich. He doesn't really want to rock the boat and push for a move because he's still a young player and maybe he thinks Thomas Tuchel will give him some playing time. The Khéphren Thuram deal with Liverpool fell through because Liverpool viewed the transfer as too expensive as well. Probably Nice wanted around 40-45 million pounds and the price tag, and also Khéphren Thuram asked for pretty big wages, so Liverpool walked away from the deal. Also, at the moment, Fabrizio Romano confirmed there is nothing concrete between Gonçalo Inácio and Liverpool. He's a player Liverpool have scouted, but at the moment no contact has been made between any of the parties. Liverpool are going to make 2 or 3 more signings depending on the opportunities, but the fascinating thing is, apart from Roma Lavia interest, no journalist really knows which player we are targeting. And that is fascinating in my opinion, and Liverpool are keeping their cards very close to their chest. And also we only know the Roma Lavia interest because of Roma Lavia's agent and Southampton themselves leaking information to the press because they want a public bidding war for Lavia. But Liverpool are probably working on a really big player because if it's not a big player, then the leaks wouldn't bother Liverpool that much. But when it's a really high profile, really big player, for example, somebody like Tchouaméni, I will make a video on him tomorrow. He could be the player that Liverpool are working on behind the scenes. You don't want to make that interest public because if other clubs sense the opportunity that Tchouaméni is available, that Tchouaméni is on the market, then the likes of Man United, Chelsea, Paris Saint-Germain and all the other clubs would want to bid for Tchouaméni, and that disadvantages Liverpool, of course, because Liverpool don't have as much money as these other top clubs. So I will tell you guys more about that in tomorrow's video, but I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's one. I think it's fascinating and I really hope that Liverpool are going to sign Lavia and then we will sign other players. I think the most likely scenario is we sign Lavia for about 45 to 47 million pounds. We also sign Andre but loan him back to Fluminense until January for around 17 million pounds. I think that would be a brilliant deal. And Lukeba or Inácio or somebody of that ilk who is a young, between 19 and 22, 23-year-old centre-back who can play left-sided centre-back for around 30-35 million pounds. That would be, I think, an ideal transfer window. At least one centre-back and one defensive midfielder is absolutely necessary, and we can get by without Andre probably until the January transfer window. So yeah, let me know how do you see it in the comments below. According to Neil Jones, talks with Fluminense for Andre are ongoing but aren't as advanced as the Lavia deal because no official offer has been placed. But of course, if Fluminense get knocked out, then things could change and then Liverpool could sign Andre early. So we will wait and see what happens with the Fluminense game. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Good night.